everyone, welcome back to the last part of my Korea vlog. I know it took a while for me to get this video up, but anyway, this is day 6 and we were headed to Lotte World. If you guys watched my last video, you would have known that my shoes were soaking wet from the concert, and by the next morning, my shoes were still a bit damp. The weather was still very rainy, so we weren't able to get very nice pictures. I don't know if you guys can see in this frame, but there are some people who are wearing headbands, so I had to buy one as well, except I bought a spider headband, which the Koreans were not a huge fan of. So we bought express tickets to 5 rides, and the first one we rode was called The Adventures of Sinbad. Honestly, this ride wasn't even scary at all. There were just 2 shallow drops, and that was about it. So the next ride was French Revolution. This was a very popular ride and probably one of the scariest ones. Thankfully it was around 2 minutes, but at one point when we were dropping and we entered a tunnel, it just turned pitch black, which just added another level of intensity. We then took a break and we stumbled across this selfie room, which I think is pretty self-explanatory.
I really like the black background one. That's my favorite one.
To be honest, I didn't film that much because we actually went on a Korean holiday, which meant that place was very packed, and I wasn't really a huge fan of that.
It's Pirates of the Caribbean.
This was our last full day and we decided to go to this place called Noryangjin fish market. And it was a lot cleaner and less smellier than I expected. There were like Chinese and Korean vendors. So basically the first floor was the fish market, and then the second floor had the restaurants that were connected to the vendors in a way. The first dish we ordered was stir-fried clams. It was so juicy and we dipped it with this sauce called pohang sauce, which was so good. Honestly, getting a perm was the last thing on my bucket list, but I caved in due to peer pressure. We actually randomly stumbled across this hair salon while we were just walking around. So one of my friends ended up getting a simple trim, and then another friend and I got a special perm. It's called a magic setting perm, and we were told that this actually makes our hair look neater. And the whole process was so relaxing. It was like around 2 hours and 30 minutes. Although I had a very pleasant experience, I would probably not get a perm again, at least not with this hair length, just because it didn't suit me. This was our last day in Korea and we ate at this restaurant called Samyugga, which Jimin from BTS apparently ate at. We were supposed to go to Seoul Forest Park next, but we kind of realized we didn't have enough time left, so we basically packed our stuff and waited for the airport terminal bus. And that concludes what we did for that day. Thank you so much for watching this video if you made it to the end, and also all the other previous career vlogs that I uploaded to this channel.